internal combustion engine. So this is video number 2. Question number 101. A high flame speed is obtained in diesel engine when air fuel ratio is option A uniform throughout the mixture, option B chemically correct mixture, option C about 3 to 5% rich mixture, option D about 10% rich mixture, option E about 10% lean mixture. So correct answer is D, about 10% rich mixture. Question number 102. The knock in a diesel engine occurs due to option A instantaneous and rapid burning of first part of the charge, option B instantaneous auto ignition of last part of charge, option C delay burning of the first part of the charge, option D reduction of delay period, option E all of the above. Correct answer is A, instantaneous and rapid burning of the first part of the charge. Question number 103. The air fuel ratio in petrol engines is controlled by option A controlling valve opening closing, option B governing, option C injection, option D carburetion, and option E scavenging and supercharging. So correct answer is D, it's a carburetion. Question number 104. Volatility of diesel fuel oil is option A minimum temperature to which oil is heated in order to give off inflammable vapor in sufficient quantity to ignite momentarily when brought in contact with a flame, option B temperature at which it solidifies or congeals, option C it catches fire without external aid, option D indicated by 90% distillation temperature, it's that when 90% of a sample oil distilled off, option E temperature at which it flows easily. So the correct answer is a D, indicated by 90% distillation temperatures, that when 90% of a sample oil has distilled off. Question number 105. Which is a more viscous lubricant oil, option A SEA 30, option B SAE 40, option C SAE 50, option D SAE 70, option E is SAE 80. So the correct answer is E, SAE 80 is a more the viscous lubricant oil. Question number 106. In the opposed piston diesel engine, the combustion chamber is located, option A above the piston, option B below the piston, option C between the pistons, option D anywhere, option E there is no such criteria. Okay, so correct answer is C, it will be between the pistons. Question number 107. A stoichiometric air fuel ratio is option A chemically correct mixture, option B lean mixture, option C rich mixture for idling, option D rich mixture for overload, option E the ratio used at full rated parameters. So correct answer is A, stoichiometric air fuel ratio is a chemically correct mixture. Question number 108. In a naturally aspirated diesel engine, the air is supplied by option A, a supercharger, option B, a centrifugal blower, option C, a vacuum chamber, option D, an injection tube, option E, forced chamber. So correct answer is a C. It's from a vacuum chamber. Air is supplied by a vacuum chamber. Question number 109. In loop scavenging, the top of the piston is option A flat, option B counterrated, option C slanted, option D depressed, option E convex shaped. Correct answer is B, is a counterrated. Question number 110. In the crankcase method of scavenging, the air pressure is produced by option A supercharger, option B centrifugal pump, option C natural aspirator, option D movement of engine piston, option E reciprocating pump. So the correct answer is a D, movement of engine piston. Question number 111. In order to prevent formation of a carbon on the injector, the temperature of nozzle tip should be option A less than 100 degrees centigrade, option B between 100 to 250 degrees centigrade, option C between 250 to 300 degrees centigrade, option D between 400 to 500 degrees centigrade, option E between 500 to 1000 degrees centigrade. So the correct answer is a C, between 250 to 300 degrees centigrade. Question number 112. The thermal efficiency of a petrol engine of 2-stroke with crankcase scavenging as compared to 4-stroke petrol engine with same compression ratio will be option A higher, option B lower, option C same, option D depending on size of engine, option E unpredictable. So the correct answer is B, it will be lower. Question number 113. Ignition quality of petrol is expressed by option A octane number, option B C10 number, option C calorific value, option D self ignition temperature, option E distillation temperature. So the correct answer is A, because in petrol engine it is expressed by the octane number. Question number 114. Petrol is distilled at a temperature in a range of option A 30 to 65 degrees centigrade, 65 to 220 degrees centigrade, option C 220 to 350 degrees centigrade, option D 350 to 450 degrees centigrade, option E 450 to 550 degree centigrade. So the correct answer is a B, 65 to 220 degree centigrade. Question number 115. Kerosene is distilled at option A 30 to 65 degrees centigrade, option B 65 to 220 degrees centigrade, option C is a 220 to 350 degrees centigrade, option D 350 to 450 degrees centigrade, option E 450 to 550 degrees centigrade. So correct answer is a C, it will be 220 to 350 degrees centigrade. It's a temperature where kerosene is distilled. Question number 116. Self-ignition temperature of petrol is of the order of option A 150 degrees centigrade, option B 250 degrees centigrade, option C 370 degrees centigrade, option D 450 degrees centigrade, and option E is more than 500 degrees centigrade. So the correct answer is E. It's a more than 500 degrees centigrade. The self-ignition temperature. It's talking about self-ignition temperature of petrol. Question number 117. Isooctane is option A has a octane number of 0, option B has a octane number of 50, option C has a octane number of 100, option D is an index of detonation quality, option E is an index of knocking quality. So the correct answer is C. Isooctane has a octane number of 100. Question number 118. Octane number is determined by comparing the performance of petrol with the following hydrocarbons. Option A isooctane, option B mixture of a normal heptane and isooctane, option C is alpha methyl naphthalene, option D mixture of methane and ethane, option E mixture of paraffins and aromatics. So the correct answer is B. It will be mixture of normal heptane and isooctane. Question number 119. Cetane is option A has 0 cetane number, option B has 100 cetane number, option C helps detonation, option D is a straight chain paraffin, option E determines the efficiency of an IC engine. So the correct answer is D. Cetane is a straight chain of paraffin. Question number 120. Ethyl fluid is used, option A to increase the octane rating of the fuel, option B to increase the cetane rating of the fuel, option C as the deforesting agent, and option D as a superior type of a fluid compared to others, option E to improve lubricating quality of fuel. So the correct answer is question 120 is A. Ethyl fluid is used to increase the octane rating of fuel. Question number 121. The self-ignition temperature of diesel compared to petrol is option A higher, option B lower, option C same, option D depends on quality of fuel, option E unpredictable. So the correct answer is A. It will be higher. Question number 122. Normal heptane is option A accelerates auto ignition, option B helps to resist auto ignition, option C does not affect auto ignition, option D has no relation with auto ignition, option E retards auto ignition. So the correct answer is A. Normal heptane is accelerates auto ignition. Question number 123. Cetane number is determined by comparing the performance of diesel oil with the following hydrocarbons. Option A cetane, option B mixture of cetane and alpha methyl naphthalene, option C ethylene and dibromide, Option D, mixture of aldehydes and ketones. Option E, mixture of cetane with tetraethyl lead. So the correct answer is B, mixture of cetane and alpha methyl naphthalene. Question number 124. Which is correct statement about reaction time for auto ignition of fuel and the fuel air ratio? Option A, lean mixture has a high reaction time. Option B, rich mixture has high reaction time. Option C, chemically correct mixture has a minimum reaction time. Option D, all of the above. Option E, none of the above. Correct answer is D, all of the above. Question number 125. Violent sound pulsation within the cylinder of an IC engine are caused due to option A, heavy turbulence, option B, improved scavenging, option C, heavy supercharging, option D, detonation, option E, pre-ignition. So the question 125 correct answer is detonation. Question number 126. Auto ignition temperature is option A, minimum temperature to which oil is heated in order to give off inflammable vapors in sufficient quantity to ignite momentarily when brought in contact with the flame. Option B, temperature at which it solidifies or congels. Option C, that at which it catches fire without external aid. Option D, indicated by 90% distillation temperature, is that when 90% of a sample oil has distilled off. Option E, indicated by 50% distillation temperature. So the correct answer is a C, at which it catches fire without external aid. Question number 127. Ignition lag is option A, time taken by fuel after injection before top dead center to reach up to auto ignition temperature. Option B, time before actual fuel injection and the pump plunger start to pump fuel. Option C, time corresponding to actual injection and top dead center. Option D, time corresponding to actual ignition and top dead center. Option E, none of the above. So the correct answer is A. Ignition lag is the time taken by fuel after injection before top dead center to reach up to auto ignition temperature. Question number 128. The spark plug gap is normally maintained at option A, 0.1 to 0.2 mm, option B, 0.2 to 0.4 mm, option C, 0.45 to 0.6 mm, option D, 0.6 to 0.8 mm, option E, 0.8 to 1 mm. So the correct answer is C. Spark plug gap is normally maintained at 0.45 to 0.6 mm. Question number 129. The function of a fuel pump in a petrol pump is to. The function of fuel pump in a petrol pump is to option A, inject fuel in cylinder, option B, supply fuel when carburetor fails, option C, pump fuel so that it reaches carburetor? Option D. Improve thermal efficiency? Option E. Does not exist. So the correct answer is C. Pump fuel so that it reaches the carburetor. Question number 130. The delay period in petrol engine is the order of. The delay period in petrol engine is the order of. Option A 0.001 second. Option B 0.002 second. Option C 0.01 second. Option D 0.05 second. Option E 0.1 second. So correct answer is a B. Delay period in petrol engine is the order of 0.002 second. Question number 131. Detonation is caused by the following unstable compounds. Option A peroxides, aldehydes and ketones. Option B peroxides, aldehydes, oxides and sulfides. Option C aldehydes, oxides and ketones. Option D ketones and sulfur compounds. Option E none of the above. So correct answer is A, is peroxides, aldehydes and ketones. Question number 132. In overhead clearance is less than the following type of engine should be selected. Option A V type. Option B in line. Option C vertical. Option D horizontal. Option E radial. Correct answer is D. So in overhead clearance is less than the following type of engine should be selected is a horizontal. Question number 133. Which is a false statement about advantages of V-type engine? Option A compact design requiring leisure space. Option B improved distribution of air to cylinder. Option C casting less liable to distortion. Option D reduced torsional vibration because of shorter crankshaft. Option E less overhead clearance. So the correct answer is E, less overhead clearance. Question number 134. The pistons are usually given a coating such as tin plating in order to. Option A reduce weight. Option B conduct heat efficiently. Option C reduce possibility of scoring. Option D reduce friction. Option E increase lubrication effect. So the correct answer is C, reduce possibility of scoring. Question number 135. Piston rings are usually made of. Option A cast iron. Option B aluminium. Option C phosphorus bronze. Option D babbitt. Option E carbon steel. Correct answer is A, cast iron. Question number 136. Piston rings are plated with chromium, cadmium or phosphates in order to. Option A reduce cost. Option B improve surface finish. Option C prevent coggling. Option D reduce wear and eliminate scuffing. Option E, improve heat transfer. So the correct answer is a D, reduce wear and eliminate scuffing. Question number 137. The top piston ring near to the piston crown is known as option A, compression ring, option B, oil ring, option C, scraper ring, option D, groove ring, option E, leading ring. So the correct answer is A. The first ring is called the compression ring. Question number 138. In order to prevent knock in SI engines, the charge away from the spark plug should have option A, low temperature, option B, low density, option C, long ignition delay, option D, rich mixture, option E, all of the above. So the correct answer is E, all of the above. Question number 139. Diesel engines have a low specific fuel consumption compared to petrol engine. This statement is option A, not true, option B, true at full load, option C, true at part load, option D, true at both part and full load, option E, there could not be any such criteria. So the correct answer is a D, true at both part, or you can say partial, and the full load. Question number 140. To reduce the possibility of knock in the CI, compress ignition engine, it means diesel engines, the first elements of fuel and air should have option A, high temperature, option B, high density, option C, short delay, option D, reactive mixture, option E, all of the above. So the correct answer is all of the above. Question number 141. The detonation tendency in a petrol engine for specified condition of fuel, rating, compression ratio, speed, etc. can be controlled by having option A, smaller cylinder bore, option B, bigger cylinder bore, option C, medium cylinder bore, option D, cylinder bore could be anything as it does not control detonation, option E, proper stroke length. So correct answer is A, it can be controlled by smaller cylinder bore. Question number 142. According to Ricardo's theory, detonation occurs due to option A, instantaneous auto-ignition of last part of charge to be burnt, option B, improper mixing of air and fuel, option C, improper combustion, option D, self-ignition temperature has nothing to do with detonation, option E, none of the above. So the correct answer is A, because instantaneous auto-ignition of last part of the charge is to be burnt. Question number 143. A fuel will detonate less if it has option A, higher self-ignition temperature, option B, lower self-ignition temperature, option C, proper self-ignition temperature, option D, self-ignition temperature has nothing to do with detonation, option E, none of the above. So the correct answer is A, a fuel will detonate less if it has higher self-ignition temperature. Question number 144. The knocking in diesel engine for for given fuel will be option A, enhanced by increasing compression ratio, option B, enhanced by decreasing compression ratio, option C, unaffected by compression ratio, option D, first enhanced by increasing compression ratio up to a limit beyond which it will be suppressed, and option E, dependent on other factors. So the correct answer is a B, enhanced by decreasing compression ratio. Question number 145. The ignition of charge by some hot surface in the engine cylinder before operation of spark plug is known as option A, auto ignition, option B, pre-ignition, option C, retarded ignition, option D, accelerated ignition, option E, detonation. So the correct answer is a B, because the ignition of charge by some hot surfaces in the engine cylinder before operation of a spark plug is known as pre-ignition. Question number 146. Injection lag is option A, the time taken by fuel after injection before top dead center to reach up to auto ignition temperature, option B, time before actual fuel injection and the pump plunger start to pump fuel, option C, time corresponding to actual injection and top dead center, option D, time corresponding to actual ignition and top dead center, option E, none of the above. So the correct answer is a B, time before actual fuel injection and the pump plugger start to pump fuel. It's plunger or plugger. Question number 147. Ignition quality of diesel fuel oil is expressed by an index called option A, octane number, option B, cetane number, option C, calorific value, option D, carbon content, option E, ignition temperature. So the correct answer is a B, is a cetane number. Question number 148. For best results of efficient combustion, high speed diesel engines need an approximate cetane number of option A 100, option B 10, option C 50, option D 5, option E 1. So the correct answer is a C 50, because for the best result of efficient combustion, high speed diesel engine need to approximate cetane number is a 50. Question number 149. Calorific value of diesel oil is the order of option A 3000 kilocalorie per kilogram, option B 5000 kilocalorie per kilogram, option C 7500 kilocalorie per kilogram, option D 10,000 kilocalorie per kilogram. It's a 15,000. Option E is a 15,000 kilocalorie per kilogram. So the correct answer is a D, it's a 10,000 kilocalorie per kilogram. Question number 150. Carbon residue in a diesel oil should not be more than option A 1%, option B 0.5%, option C 0.1%, option D 0.01%, option E 0.001%. So the correct answer is a C. In carbon residue residue in diesel oil should not be more than 0.1%. Question number 151. The most popular firing order in case of a 4-cylinder inline IC engine is option A 1234, option B 1324, option C 1423, option D 1 2 and 4 3, option E 1 3 and 4 2. So the correct answer is E. First ignition in 1 and then 3 then 4 and 2. So that is the popular firing order. Question number 152. The compression ratio of a motor car is option A 5, option B 7, option C 10, option D 13, option E is 16. So correct answer is B is 7. Compression ratio of motor car is 7. Question number 153. The specific gravity of diesel oil is option A 1, option B 0.7, option C 0.85, option D 0.5, option E 1.25. So the correct answer is C. It will be 0.85. Question number 154. Freezing temperature of petrol is usually option A 0 degrees centigrade, option B minus 10 degrees centigrade, option C 10 degrees centigrade, option D less than minus 30 degrees centigrade, option E less than minus 273 degrees centigrade. So the correct answer is D, less than minus 30 degrees centigrade. Question number 155. The specific gravity of petrol is about option A 0.65, option B 0.75, option C 0.85, option D 0.95, option E 1.1. Correct answer is a B. For the petrol, specific gravity is 0.75. Question number 156. Pick up the correct statement. Detonation can be controlled by option A varying compression ratio, option B using lean mixture, option C retarding the spark timing, option D reducing the RPM, option E increasing the inlet pressure. So the correct answer is a C, retarding the spark timing. Question number 157. The efficiency of SI engines normally is the order of option A 15 to 20%, option B 20 to 25%, option C 25 to 30%, option D 30 to 35%, option E 35 to 50%. So correct answer is D, it's 30 to 35%. Question number 158. The firing order in 6-stroke IC engine is option A 136524, option B 1425 and 63, option C 1625 and 43, option D 152634 and option E 153426. So correct answer is E. First will be firing in 1 and then 5th and then 3rd and then 4th and then 2 and 6. Question number 159. Sulfur content in diesel oil should not be more than option A 10%, option B 5%, option C 1%, option D 0.1%, option E 0.01%. So the correct answer is a C is a 1%. Question number 160. The MEP of a diesel cycle having fixed compression ratio with increases in cutoff will option A increases, option B decreases, option C will be unaffected, option D depending on other factors, option E unpredictable. So the correct answer is A is increases. Question number 161. The ash content in diesel oil should not be more than option A 1%, option B 5%, option C 0.1%, option D 0.01%, option E 0.001%. So the correct answer is a D. It not more than 0.01%. Question number 162. The pour point of diesel oil must be option A lower than the coolest atmospheric temperature at which oil is to be pumped, option B higher than the above, option C has no such relation, option D more than 100 degrees centigrade, option E none of the above. So the correct answer is A is lower than the coldest atmospheric temperature at which oil is to be pumped. Question number 163. High carbon content in diesel oil used for diesel engine leads to option A production of highly corrosive gases according the cylinder walls and exhaust system, option B excessive engine wear, option C damaging of both storage tank and the engine, option D deposition on engine parts, option E none of the above. Correct answer is D. It's a deposition on engine parts. Question number 164. Exhaust pipe of engines are covered with insulating material in order to option A keep the exhaust pipe warm, option B reduce formation of condensate, option C reduce heat transfer to the engine room, option D increase engine efficiency, option E conserve heat. So correct answer is a C. Say reduce heat transfer to the engine room. Question number 165. Ignition timing of multi-cylinder petrol engine can be adjusted by option A rotating the crank, option B adjusting the spark plug gap, option C adjusting ignition coil position, option D rotating the distributor, option E delaying the spark by increasing capacitor in ignition circuit. So the correct answer is D. It's rotating the distributor. Question number 166. Fuel consumption with increase in back pressure will option A increase, option B decrease, option C is remain unaffected, option D depend on other factors, option E none of the above. So correct answer is A. It will be increase. Question number 167. The cooling water requirement for diesel engine of the order of option A 0.2 to 1 liter per minute per horsepower, Option B 1 to 3 liter per minute per horsepower. Option C 5 to 10 liters per minute per horsepower. Option D 10 to 20 liters per minute per horsepower. And option E 20 to 30 liters per minute per horsepower. So the correct answer is B. It will be 1 to 3 liters per minute per horsepower. Question number 168. A 4-stroke diesel engine needs about following amount of air. Option A 75 cc per minute per horsepower. Option B 750 cc per minute per horsepower. Option C 7500 cc per minute per horsepower. And option D is a 75,000 cc per minute per horsepower. And option E, it's around 7,50,000 cc per minute per horsepower. So the correct answer is D. It will be 75,000 cc per minute per horsepower. Question number 169. Leakage past the piston rings and wall seat in IC engine with increases in speed. Option A increases. It's a leakage paste, I think paste the piston rings and a wall seat in an IC engine with increase in speed is option A increase, option B decrease, option C is remain same, option D unpredictable, option E none of the above. So correct answer is B, is it will be decreases. Question number 170. The heat wasted in diesel engine is of the order of option A 80%, option B 65%, option C 50%, option D 35%, option E 25%. So heat wasted is around 65% in diesel engine. Question number 171. With increase in speed of vehicle, the back pressure will option A decrease, option B increase, option C remain unaffected, option D depend on other factors, option E none of the above. So the correct answer is B, it will be increases. Question number 172. The function of a distributor in an automobile is to option A distribute charge equally to all the cylinders, option B regulate power, option C feed lubricant oil to the moving parts, option D time the spark, option E inject fuel at appropriate time. So the correct answer is a D. It's a help to set the timing of a spark or sparking. Question number 173. The ratio of fuel power and engine friction, exhaust gas losses, cooling waters, air and oil losses for a diesel engine is of the order of option A 5 raised to 25 raised to 30 raised to 50, option B 25 ratio 35 ratio 5 ratio 35, option C 25 raised to 5 raised to 10 raised to 60, option D 40 raised to 30 raised to 15 raised to 15, option E 25 raised to 5 raised to 35 raised to 35. So correct answer is a E. Sorry, it is a ratio of 25 raised 5 raised 35 raised to 35. Question number 174. For same power and same speed, the flywheel of a 4-stroke engine as compared to 2-stroke IC engine will be option A smaller, option B bigger, option C same size, option D dependent on other engine parameters, option E unpredictable. So correct answer is a B, it's a bigger. Question number 175. Air injection in IC engine refers to injection of option A air only, option B liquid fuel only, option C liquid fuel and air, option D supercharging, option E does not exist. Correct answer is a C liquid fuel and air. Question number 176. Solid injection in IC engines refers to injection of option A liquid fuel only, liquid fuel and air, option C solid fuel, option D solid fuel and air, option E does not exist. So the correct answer, question number 176 is A. It is a liquid fuel only. Question number 177. The system of lubrication used for motorcycle and scooters is by option A forced lubrication system, option B splash lubrication, option C applying grease under pressure, option D wet sump method, option E mixing about 5% lubricant oil with petrol. Correct answer is E, mixing about 5% lubricant oil with petrol. Question number 178. The MEP of a petrol engine first increase as the fuel air ratio is increased and then decreases on further increase in a fuel air ratio. The MEP is maximum in the zone of option A lean mixture, option B chemically correct mixture, option C rich mixture, option D unpredictable, option E none of the above. So the correct answer is a C. It is a rich mixture. Question number 179. The specific fuel consumption for a petrol engine first decreases with increase in a fuel air ratio and then increases with further increase in fuel air ratio. The minimum value occurs in the range of option A lean mixture, option B chemically correct mixture, option C rich mixture, option D unpredictable, option E none of the above. So the correct answer is A, it will be lean mixture. Question number 180. The thermal efficiency of 2-cycle engine as compared to 4-cycle engine is option A more, option B less, option C same, option D more up to some load and then less, option E it may be less or more depend on several other factors. So the correct answer is a B, it will be less. Question number 181. Diesel engines as compared to petrol engine require option A bigger flywheel, option B smaller flywheel, option C same size flywheel, option D no flywheel, option E flywheel whose size may be less or more depending on several other factors. So the correct answer is A, because compared to the compared to petrol engine, diesel engine's flywheel is bigger. Question number 182. Auto ignition reaction time for petrol engine first decreases with increase in a fuel air ratio, reaches a minimum value and then decreases with subsequent increases in a fuel air ratio. The minimum value occurs in the region of option A, lean mixture, option B, chemically correct fuel air ratio, option C, rich mixture, option D, unpredictable, option E, none of the above. So the correct answer is B. It's a chemically correct fuel air ratio. Question number 183. The tendency of a diesel engine to knock increases if option A, engine speed is increased, option B, engine horsepower is increased, option C, octane number of fuel is increased, option D, compression ratio is increased, option E, engine has to move uphill. So the correct answer is D, compression ratio is increased. Question number 184. The tendency of a petrol engine to knock increase by option A, supercharging, option B, scavenging, option C, increase engine horsepower, option D, reduce the spark advance, option E, increasing C10 number of fuel. So the correct answer is A, supercharging. Question number 185. Free acids in a diesel oil for diesel engine lead to option A, production of highly corrosive gases corroding the cylinder walls and exhaust system, option B, excessive engine wear, option C, damaging of both the storage tank and the engine, option D, deposition on engine parts, option E, excessive fuel consumption. So correct answer is C, damaging of both storage tank and the engine. Question number 186. Thermal efficiency of high speed diesel engine at design load may be of the order of option A 20%, option B 35%, option C 50%, option D 70%, and option E 85%. So the correct answer is a B. It will be 35%. Question number 187. The thermostat in IC engines permitting hot water to go to radiator is set around option A 70 to 80 degrees centigrade, option B 80 to 85 degrees centigrade, option C 85 to 95 degrees centigrade, option D above the 100 degrees centigrade, option E above the 120 degree centigrade. So the correct answer is a B. It's maybe 80 to 85 degrees centigrade. Question number 188. The brake mean effective pressure of an IC engine with increase in speed will option A increase, option B decrease, option C remain unaffected, option D fluctuate according to engine speed, option E unpredictable. So the correct answer is a C. It will be remain unaffected. Question number 189. High ash and sediment in diesel oil used in diesel engine lead to option A production of highly corrosive gases corroding the cylinder walls and exhaust system, option B excessive engine wear, option C damaging of both the storage tank and the engine, option D deposition on engine parts, option E blocking of exhaust pipes. So the correct answer is a B excessive engine wear. Question number 190. Mixing of fuel and air in case of diesel engine occurs in option A injection pump, option B injector, option C inlet manifold, option D carburetor, option E engine cylinder. So the correct answer is a E. It will be engine cylinder. Question number 191. The advantage of reversing the flow of air in an air cleaner is to option A increase velocity of air, option B increase air flow, option C reduce the velocity of air, option D throw out a large percentage of foreign matter, option E cool the air. Correct answer is D throw out a large percentage of foreign matter. Question number 192. The most effective air cleaner in case of diesel engine is option A dry type, option B wet type, option C whirl type, option D oil bath type, option E all are equally good. So the correct answer is a D oil bath type. Question number 193. Fins are provided over engine cylinder in scooters for option A higher strength of cylinder, option B better cooling, option C good appearance, option D higher efficiency, option E easier handling and ease in manufacturing. Correct answer is a B better cooling. Question number 194. The elements of most concern in regard to pollution caused by engines are option A carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide, option B carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons, option C carbon dioxide and hydrocarbons, option D carbon and dust, option E hot products of combustion. So the correct answer is a B. It's a carbon monoxide and hydrocarbons. Question number 195. The preferred location of an oil cooler is option A before the filters, option B after the filters, option C between the filters. The preferred location of an oil cooler is option A is before the filters, option B after the filters, option D before and after the filters, option E anywhere. So the correct answer is a B. It will be after the filters. Question number 196. The petrol from tank to the automotive engine is fed by option A gravity, option B pump run by engine, option C suction pressure created by suction stroke, option D capillary action, option E fuel pump. So the correct answer is B, pump run by engine. Question number 197. In petrol engine, increases of cooling water temperature will option A increase the knocking tendency, option B decrease the knocking tendency, option C not affect the knocking tendency, option D increase or decrease knocking tendency depending on strength and time of spark, option E unpredictable. Correct answer is A. In the petrol engine, if the cooling water temperature will increase, then increase will be knocking tendency. Okay. Question number 198. Which of the curve in figure below is correct for a petrol engine? Option A curve A, option B curve B, option C curve C, option D curve D, option E none of the above. Now you can see the curves on the vertical line specific fuel consumption, and on the horizontal line 50% of maximum and 100% effective pressure tilde. So the correct answer is C, the curve C. It means that one. Okay, so this curve is the curve below the correct for the petrol engine. Question number 199. Which of the curve in the figure above is correct for diesel engine? Option A curve A, option B curve B, option C curve C, option D curve D, and option E none of the above. So curve D, it means this one will be for the diesel engine, so it's curve D. Question number 200. With increase in engine speed, the ignition of spark in petrol engine has to be option A unaltered, option B increased, option C decreased, option D advanced, option E retarded. So the correct answer is D, it will be advanced.